Hey there, guys. Chet here. Now, listen, I want to give you a quick warning before you choose your next automation tool. There are a lot of comparisons online that can be misleading because they compare two things that are fundamentally different. This is exactly the case with n8n and a Python tool called Pydantic. They both deal with data in the same way, but that is really where the similarities end. People can get confused because both of these tools can be used by developers who are working with data. But one is a complete platform for building automations, and the other is a tiny, specialized tool for checking data inside of code. In this video, we're going to clear up this confusion completely. We'll do a direct comparison of n8n and Pydantic. We will show what each one does and why they are not really competitors at all. I will also explain why n8n is the tool that you actually need for building business workflows. And if you decide to try n8n after watching this video, I'll leave an official link below so that you can check it out. And if you want to host n8n on your own server, I made a separate video showing how to do that with Hostinger step by step. Both links are down below. Now, let's start with the most important point, which is the main job of each tool. We can begin with Pydantic. Now, Pydantic is not a platform or an application that you can open and use. It is a library, which is a tool that a Python programmer uses inside their own code. Its main job is very, very specific. It checks data to make sure it is in the correct format. Right. So, for example, a programmer can use Pydantic to be sure that an email address is actually a valid email. Or they can use it to check that a customer's age is a number and not just text. It validates data. That is its only job. Now, let's look at n8n. n8n is a complete visual platform for building business automations. Its job is to connect to hundreds of different apps like your email, your spreadsheets, and your customer database. It then moves data between these apps and takes actions based on the rules that you set up visually. It handles the entire business process from beginning to end. Now, the difference here is huge. Pydantic is a small tool used inside of a Python script just to check data. n8n is the entire platform that you use to run your whole automation. Now, this brings us to who each tool is really for. Pydantic is built for only one type of person, a Python developer. To use Pydantic, you must be writing Python code. A marketer, a salesperson, a business owner cannot use Pydantic because it is not a standalone application. It is a tool for coders. n8n, on the other hand, is built for every single individual on a team. Its visual interface means that you do not have to be a developer to build very powerful automations. A salesperson can build a workflow to track their new leads. A customer support agent can build a workflow to manage their tickets. It's easy. It empowers the whole team to automate their own work instead of relying on a developer for every little thing. The most important point to understand is how these tools can work together. You do not have to choose between n8n and Pydantic. A developer might use Pydantic inside of a custom Python script. Then that entire Python script can be run as one single step inside of a much larger n8n workflow. This shows why n8n is the more essential platform for a business. n8n is the main system that manages everything. It can start your workflow, get data from a Google Sheet, and then run a special Python script that uses Pydantic to make sure that data is clean. After that, n8n can take that clean data and use it to update your customer database. Pydantic is just one small option, which is part of a much bigger n8n workflow in this example. I know that the idea of using code inside of a workflow can sound complicated. Learning how to make visual tools and code work together is a very powerful skill. That is something that I teach in my school community. We learn how to build powerful n8n workflows for your business. I have courses that show you how to start with the basics and move to advanced topics. If you want to learn how to build these kinds of systems, the link is down in the description. So, to wrap it all up, let's bring it home. Comparing n8n and Pydantic is not really a fair comparison at all. It's apples and oranges. Pydantic is a very specialized coding tool for checking data. n8n is the complete visual platform that you use to build your entire automation from start to finish. For automation or for automating a business, you need the whole platform, not just one small specialized part. All right, that's the end of this video. I hope this clears up the confusion between these two very different tools. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.